Hey, it's Marcus Washington, MTC Media. Well, you can tell times have changed in college athletics, right? University of North Carolina, which has always wanted to be a respectable football school, uh, even though it's really a basketball school, a respectable football school went all in when they brought in Bill Belichick. There's no doubt about it. They are changing with the times. They're going to give Bill a good NIL payroll, and they expect for North Carolina to start being in the conversations with the likes of Clemson that is in their conference and whomever else. They probably expect for them to get a win against Notre Dame and those type of things, even though way back in the day they did beat Notre Dame on one of the teams that Golden Tate was on, and they won the game at Chapel Hill. By the way, uh, places like Notre Dame have been very successful recruiting in the state of North Carolina, especially since having their agreement, partnership, however you want to put it, with the ACC. Bill Belichick is supposed to stop all those things. You got Bill Belichick, greatest coach in NFL history. I feel very comfortable saying that. And yes, at my age, I've seen them all. I've seen Chuck Noll. Now I came after Vince Lombardi. I'm not that old, but Chuck Noll and all those guys, yeah. Bill Belichick, greatest coach in NFL history, no doubt. You don't bring him to Chapel Hill to make it look like his young girlfriend is running things. And right now, that's the way it looks like in Chapel Hill. Looks like his young girlfriend runs everything. She tells him when to speak, tells him what not to speak, tells him what he's going to participate in, tells him what he's not going to participate in. I don't know if that's what North Carolina paid for. I thought they paid for Hoodie. They paid for the guy who somehow, some way is the lovable grump at the post-game press conferences. The allure that he's in control, that he's running these things. That's why you paid him that money to come down here. That's why you gave him the payroll to come down here. You're supposed to get everything that comes with Hoodie. The rep, the aura, the wins, the everything else. Boy, this offseason, you haven't seen that? He looks like an old man gripping to his depends, having his girlfriend, who's almost a third of his age, telling him how to operate. That doesn't look good for North Carolina. Doesn't look good for the money that they spent. So hopefully, Bill, if you're a Carolina fan, Bill gets this together and he still has some of that Patriot aura and not look like the simp that he's looked like these last few weeks. It's Marcus Washington, MTC Media.